welcome to Mommy Tales. Mommy Tales is all about sharing the stories of women, sharing the stories of moms, the different experiences that we go through, and hoping that we can all learn a thing or two from the experience that one woman has shared. Because we all go through different experiences as moms, as women, and I believe that there's always something to learn from the experience of the next woman. So that's what Mommy Tales is all about. It's about learning together, learning how to live as women together, learning how to raise our children together, and hoping that we can just all raise our children in a good and godly manner. My name is Marianne. There's an event I attended in November. It was an event about women in business, moms in business, women who are running their own businesses, either as a side hustle or as a full-time hustle. But it was about just networking together, learning from each other. What are the strategies that you apply that for a successful business? What is your business? What are you all about? And in this meeting, it was actually organized by Supermamas. Supermamas is an organization that organizes events for moms. You can just check them out on Facebook, and I'll also leave their contacts in the description box below. So during this networking event, there was a mom who shared her story about how she was academically gifted, but that's not what she's doing. Whatever she studied for is not what she's doing today. And it is based on her own experience that she decided to do something. By the way, it was all about, what did you want to be when you were growing up? Because I felt like the academically gifted students, everybody kind of steered them in a certain direction. Either you had to become a lawyer, a doctor, a pilot, an engineer, an architect. I don't know if there's something else I'm missing, but anyone who was number 1, number 2, number 3, everybody always kind of told you, Sasa, now you'll become this doctor, you'll become this pilot, continue working hard. So it's kind of like their options were a bit limited. And that's what I'm talking about today. The experience of the mom that I'm about to share. She's just basically talking about her own experience. So listen to her experience, and I hope you can learn something from it. Her name is Janet. So listen to it.
If you were here earlier and you heard Mucha saying that she would like to meet that A student and find out where she is, Mucha, I am here, you can ask me all the questions. But what I want to tell you is I am actually here to change that narrative that academics is it. That's it. You know, it starts and it ends with academics. And that's because I was also a product of an education system which I felt like at the end of it all, it did not help me to discover what my interests were. So I've been running this school for 9 years. I started it when I was 23 years old, 9 years ago. We'll be turning 9 in January. It's both the kindergarten, and we started the primary section in 2015. Before that, I studied law. I'm a lawyer. I was admitted as an advocate. I've never taken out my practicing certificate, and I'm sure somewhere in the Law Society of Kenya database, I'm either marked as, I think they say dormant, unknown. I've never practiced law. I just studied it because I didn't feel like I had an option. I was in school we went through the whole school system. I worked hard in school, I passed, but after university I was lost. I didn't know what I wanted to do. So before I did law, there's this 2 years gap. You know, I don't know if most of you went through that. After KCP, after KCSE, you have to wait for 2 years. I'm not sure if that still happens. We had to wait for 2 years, and then you join university. So because at the time, I know many of my peers used to go to, to do these short courses in colleges. But because we were struggling financially a bit at home, we couldn't afford, I couldn't just get into anything. So I got myself a job at one of my uncle's places. I used to earn, I think, around 4 or 5K. But that was sufficient. At 17, all you need is what? Lunch, transport, and shoes, and clothes. So that was sufficient for me then. And after that, I joined Miss World Kenya. I know many of you do not know me, but I actually won Miss World in 2003. I won Miss World Kenya in 2003, and I went and represented Kenya in China. it was quite an experience. I was young, I was naive. It had its highs and it had its lows. I went into hiding because of fears, and I was not prepared for all that. I was doing modeling because I enjoyed it. I didn't foresee myself winning, so I won and I was lost again. I was not prepared for it. Our education system needs to change a little, quite a lot. You need to be ready to be able to tackle some of these things. So I was scared. What about media? I didn't know how to relate to people, so many things. But I handed over in 2004. Then just immediately I handed over in August. I started the law school at Nairobi University in October. So here I am today, running the school. I am so passionate about changing that narrative and providing children with different platforms to discover their interests early. I find it very unfortunate that you have to go through school for so many years and then you're lost. So in addition to academics, we provide quite a variety of extracurricular activities. We have swimming, we have music, we have taekwondo, we have the usual scouts, football, ballet, and we recently introduced junior chef.
Yeah, so that's Janet's story. I hope we've learned a thing or two, and I hope Janet's experience will help us even as we are raising our children. Let's just know that we should be able to support our children in any way possible. Let's take time to find out what is it they are passionate about. What is it they are greatly interested in? What are their talents? What are their skills? What are their abilities? What do they seem to have a passion for? Where do they seem to lean towards? And hopefully we can just be able to support our children in every way possible. So that's it for today. I welcome you to be a Mommy Tales follower. We're on Facebook, we're on Twitter, we have our website. There are plenty of stories in the website, and hope that we'll be able to learn together in this journey. I always say there's no motherhood manual. We learn everything as we go along. Yeah, so that's it for today, and subscribe so that you can be on the lookout for next video, and see you then. Have a blessed time.